100 Thieves? Major? Legends? Huh? What's going on here? Who are 100 Thieves? Well, let's start from the beginning. You might remember the shitstorm that happened a couple months ago. After or during DreamHack Montreal, when CLG lost against Immortals, FNS from CLG made a little joke, a little remark, so to say. He said that the most disappointing thing was to lose to 3 hangover players. And someone from Immortals didn't take very lightly to this accusation or joke. And responded with a very childish or immature response. You will prove it or I will kill you. Boom! A meme was born and a shitstorm was started. Holy fuck. It was none other than FNG from Immortals who said this, and obviously there was a huge backlash. Community-wise, his organization, everyone was basically against him besides a couple of his teammates. And his girlfriend. And some Brazilians, maybe. Now, we could talk for hours how unprofessional this response was. And I love shit talking, but that's not really what this video is about. So let's try to tell this story as shortly as we can. Now, the CEO of Immortals, Noah is his name, he wasn't very happy with this Twitter response. FNG did after all represent his brand, and threatening someone's lives while under someone else's brand, it's not the best thing to do. And it didn't really help that the day after, during the finals, FNG, Lucas and Henny were late to the first match, which made Immortals cancel the first match or forfeit it. They also lost the second game, losing the final 0-2 to North. As the CEO, you probably don't have the best reaction to something like that. So this leads to FNG getting benched. He's not allowed to play anymore. Instead, the coach of the team will jump in, take his place until a replacement is found. But the team is losing against CLG during another tournament, and FNG decides to jump in, take over, because he just lost the first game. And after the games, the CEO is once again is not happy. His player just went against everything he said. KGN was under internal suspension and was not authorized to play for the team. Mr. Winston added that players who do not uphold our standards lose the right to represent Immortals, and added that further news was to be expected this week. Well, let's just say the shitstorm grew bigger. There were some clear internal issues in Immortals, and the core, Henny, Lucas and Kenji, they had grouped up against their CEO. They were determined to support Kenji, even though he obviously did quite a couple things wrong. Now, Kenji is in real trouble. He gets terminated from the team. His contract gets ripped apart by the CEO. But Henny and Lucas are not very happy by this, and they don't want to play longer for Immortals, which results in them getting benched. But the CEO, Noah, he's very clever. He knows that Lucas and Kenji and Henny are very, very valuable together. Because if you put them together in a team, they instantly get legend status in the major, because they made the playoffs in the latest major in Krakow. So he keeps them on the team, or on the roster rather. And he also have FNX since prior. He's also on the roster, but also benched. So he puts a price of $1 million on FNX, Henny1, or Henny, and Lucas. Here is when 100 Thieves comes in. The genius that is Nadeshot, a former Call of Duty player that created this organization. He buys them out. No idea if it's for $1 million, that's unclear, but he buys them out anyways. And he also picks up KNG, because KNG is now without a team. So he has the trio. He gets the legend status. His team gets instantly invited to the next major, and they are legend status. They don't have to play the qualifier. He goes from nothing in the CSGO scene to making a huge name for himself instantly. He's a genius. He knows how to build a brand, that's for sure. I know nothing about Call of Duty. I only watch CSGO and StarCraft because it interests me. Damn. But I bet he was a great player too, but he seems like a great guy. He seems like he's gonna really take care of the players, make them feel at home, and provide them with what is necessary to go as far as they can. But obviously KNG has made some huge errors. We can only hope that he has learned something from this shitstorm he has created. But, you know, who knows? CSGO is not, after all, a personality contest. It's esports. And he is a talented player who deserves, by his talent, to play at a high level. But I hope he learned to not threaten someone's life over a joke or a remark on the internet. That's fucking stupid. But who knows? So best of luck to 100 Thieves. A major with Sprout, Misfits, Avenger, Vega Squadron, but no MIP. Oh. I'm gonna rep that sexy Sprout logo on Reddit, cause after all they got God Dennis on the team. If you disagree with anything in the video, prove it or I will kill you. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. I'm gonna go and drink some glug and get fucked up.